or something. So I'm not 100% positive that those bills on that pile will be enough to buy eggs.
Yeah, I didn't say this would be worth anything, but yes,
Yeah,
I have a $100 trillion bill
100.
that I showed you. Yes. But these look like they're American banknotes. So Randy, those hold their value, right?
Of course.
Yeah. All right. So we've got the disclaimer, and then we have another sort of disclaimer on the disclaimer.
Oh,
What we're going to talk about today touches on, financial topics, but also legal and tax. So none of
oh,
this is legal or tax advice.
good,
We're
good.
just sharing some thoughts and ideas and trying to get people to think about some things.
Exactly. And I'll add my own disclaimer verbally that this is not legal advice because I didn't take the bar, I can't give legal advice. So there you go.
It's a high bar. Speaking of high bars, this is Tesla's price action, Randy, over the last 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were below 330 just 10 days ago,
Yeah,
beginning of September. Everybody was talking about how September and October were going to be terrible for the stock markets.
exactly.
And Tesla stock said, hold my beer, and just decided to go up anyway.
Yeah.
So we closed at 395 yesterday.
Mhm.
And then if we look at the best 100 days, um, the red bars are the best days that we saw in 2024.
Hmm.
The green bars are the best days that we've seen so far in 2025.
Okay.
And these are the best 100 days since Tesla's IPO in June of 2010.
Hmm.
So we've had a number of really solid days just in the last couple of years,
Right.
including the second best day this year and the third best day last year.
Right. Okay.
So this is perfectly normal. Yesterday's gain was 7.36%, so it didn't quite make the bar here. I think it would have had to be over 8% in order to be in the top 100 days.
Got it.
Didn't quite get there, Randy.
Right. Right.
So close. By the way, I don't have this chart in this deck, but there's a similar chart for the worst 100 days, by the way.
Right. I remember you showing us that
Yeah.
earlier, and maybe you should do a best 2 days because the 2 day total was like 14% or something. So
Yeah, in that case, it might make it. Good point. I could, yeah. And then you'll ask for the best 3 days.
no, that's true.
It just it never ends. This is kind of a fun chart, and I sort of feel like this is worthy of a t-shirt. This is the daily trades, the daily moves in the stock since its IPO. So there's been 3,826 trading days
Okay.
since Tesla's June 29th, 2010 IPO.
Okay.
And you can see here there's some up days and there's some down days.
Yeah. Lots. Yeah.
Lots. And there's so many that you almost can't really see them.
Hmm.
This is the x-axis here is time. So this is starting in 2010 and this is present.
Right.
Right. So here you can just barely see the strong last day there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. If we put all that together and create this histogram of the frequency of the results, most of the time, if you look at the orange bars in the middle, most of the time Tesla stock kind of marks time between +2 to -2% on a daily basis.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is almost 2,000 trading days here where it's just kind of bouncing around doing nothing.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then outside of that, between 2 and 4%, and then -2 to -4, you've got another 500-ish days on either side of that.
Hmm.
Okay. And then between 4 and 6 and -4 and -6, you've got another couple of hundred days on either side there.
Hmm.
And then you've got just a handful of days where it's really strong, like we saw yesterday in the 6 to 8%. We're in
Right.
this camp here. And then you've got some big negative days. So you look at this and you sort of say, how can a company make any progress if it's just, one day is canceling out the next?
Right.
And as I'll show you in a second, we'll look at the long-term picture. It is kind of remarkable, the progress that Tesla has made with these kinds of numbers. It's kind of crazy.
The good news is I just did a visual in every single case. There are more up days than down days. So that's good.
That is good. But if you think about it, though, let's say the stock drops 50%, you need more than a 50% gain to make up for it.
Yes. Yes.
So the negative actually on a percentage basis have a bigger impact than the same positive number does.
Right. Right. That's true.
So you need more positives than negatives just to stay flat.
Right.
Yeah, but you're right. The stock does make progress over time. And here's just an arbitrary time period since January 1st of 2021.
Okay.
Stock was, initially maybe at around 250, went down to 200. The high here at the sort of the fall of 2021, on the order of Hertz, on the strength of Hertz ordering, I think 100,000 vehicles, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And of course, then we get into the whole Elon buys Twitter saga and the depths of despair here, where the stock dropped to around 100.
Right.
And then the recovery, and then a new high last fall. Was it 488? I think was the high. Is that right?
488 intraday. Yes.
Okay. And then a fall from grace again, under 250, and now we're approaching 400 again. So this has been an interesting journey for investors over the last 4 years or so.
Indeed.
Okay.